100 Feet. This is a horror thriller from Grand Illusion Entertainment, released July 24th, 2008, starring Famke Jensen and Bobby Cannavale. I probably just butchered those names, but too bad. Produced by David Stern, written and directed by Eric Reed, who's also done Bad Moon, Near Dark, The Hitcher, the original, not the remake. It had about a $10 million budget, so this was a pretty high budget film for a straight to streaming DVD release. Came out in 2008, so it is a little dated now, but overall, this film was interesting to say the least. Premise of the story goes you follow Marnie, who just got out of jail for killing her abusive husband, and the cop has to stay there and watch her. She's under house arrest, and sure enough, her abusive husband, who she killed, is haunting the house she's staying in. That's stuck there. She slowly realizes it has your typical ghostly parts to it. There's actually some pretty interesting scenes in this when it comes to the haunting part. It is very slow build up though for this. They definitely try to build the atmosphere up and stuff, which can either keep you like suspensed, or if you watch so much movies like this like I have, it makes you really bored. So just be aware of that. But once it gets going, it gets going. It's pretty decent for the most part. There's some cheesy ghost scenes too, like a ghostly hand coming out of a food carburetor just trying to pull her in, which I thought was cheesy. And it doesn't, the big stuff doesn't really happen till the very end. Like it has some like your typical thing. And for some reason the ghost is always blurry, which kind of makes sense, but it would have been cool to see like just like an actual apparition. This one looks kind of cartoony as well. But overall, it's a decent film, especially near the end. They use mostly practical effects in this, which is actually a big automatic thumbs up from me. So if you use practical for most of it, not all the CGI junk that's out these days. But yeah, it was neat. There's some cool scenes like some nails come up and try to hit the detective when one of the neighbors who she starts building a romantic relationship with stays over one night. The ghostly husband sees him and basically brutally assaults and kills him and frames her for it and stuff. But yeah, which is pretty interesting in itself. And there's some pretty cool scenes at the end when the building catches fire and stuff. But overall, the whole point of the story though is there's not very much of a point to this film. It's basically she moves in under house arrest, finds out the house is haunted, tries to deal with it, and then no one believes her till the end, like every ghost story. And then yeah, she moves out, moves on. So it's somewhat generic, but it's a little interesting twist into it. But most of the paranormal stuff was cliche, except for like the assault on the lover and stuff like that. So I wouldn't go out of my way if I were you to search for this film, but if you come across it and you're just looking for something to enjoy, I'd put it on. Like if I was going to rate this, I'd give this probably like a 3.5 out of 5. It's nothing special. The acting's decent, but it is a little slow burn at the beginning, and yeah, and it's pretty typical. So just be aware of that. But overall, I think this one's a little bit underrated still. There's a lot worse you could find out there. So definitely give this one a go if you're just like me, who just like wants to find something to pass the time or something. Throw it on, check it out. It's not that bad. Try to link down below like always. My Instagram's linked down below as well, where I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my stories, so make sure you follow me there. Yeah, make sure you comment down below if you've seen this. Let me know. Let me know if you liked it or hated it. I know it's hit and miss with a lot of people, so it'll be interesting to hear what you guys have to say. Also, if you have films that you want me to review in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my hardest to get them as soon as I can. Make sure you subscribe, because you never know what the hell I'm going to talk about next. Mainly horror and sci-fi, but yeah, I've been all over the place recently. So yeah, and like this video and share it if you really want to. But yeah, so this is a good one, but I have a feeling this next one's going to be terrible. But yeah, I'll let you know in the next review. See you later.